Inspiration in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
.34 on the Citi Breakfast Show. This is the Tego Sisters with a very simple song. What a great confession. What a great testimony. There are some gifts you get which come as a package to be unraveled. And so you don't need too many things. If you have that one special gift, it says, what shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? He who spared not his own son, but freely gave him up for us, how shall he not with him freely give us all things? So basically, he is the package you unravel to get other things. What a great song. And there are some things in your life that are like that. You know, they are the gifts that keep on giving. It could be a spouse, it could be a child, it could be a companion, a friend, it could be a company you work for. It could just be somebody God has brought into your life who brings many things: joy, peace, love, faithfulness. And I'll tell you a couple of things. You may live with somebody who is a blessing and you would never know. So ask God to open your eyes to see the gifts around you. Yeah. Wisdom is the ability to discern the difference in people, in moments, and in ideas. So we thank the Tego Sisters for this great start to the morning. Business Sense is brought to us by Absa Bank, who are incidentally our partners for the Citi Business Festival that starts this morning. So for the next 30 days, the Citi Business Festival flies your way on radio and television. with some fantastic discussions and conversations. This week, we're starting off with how to set up your own business. The Office of the Registrar of Companies will join us to talk about how to do that. Watch out for replays online. Of course, we're getting to a news review segment with a man whose constituency has been the news the whole weekend. Ablekuma West, even the president in London has been talking about that.
Joy like a river.
It's almost
Joy like a river.
Ablekuma West.
Joy like a river. Join me whenever I soul. Joy like a river. Joy like a river. Joy like a river in my soul. Joy like a river. Joy like a river. Joy like a river in my soul. In my body. Joy like a river. Joy like a river. Joy like a river in my soul.
So,
I ask you, that demolition buildings.
is that the source of your joy?
To have two sources of joy. Two.
What is
What
the
a weekend.
What's the second one?
Say wow. Say wow. But what are we saying wow to? The president heard us. Oh, yes. The president also heard us.
He did.
Yes. And I hope he's serious about it.
He did. Oh, see MC for the
He had us on two things. Alaski, he had us on the MCs. So sack them. The second one, he said the supporters.
No.
I heard him yesterday when he said,
No, the man is a listening.
too expensive.
He's a listening president.
Too expensive.
But he didn't hear something. Some girl was asking questions in slangs. Is that Charlie? He said the Ashish is too much. So say it in Ghanaian. Hey! The girl wanted to intimidate the president.
I'm sure we'll get to details of Ablekuma West.
No, we'll get to that. But I need to say
comments.
that the news review segment and the song that we sang
was sponsored by
Zonda Tech. So Zonda Tech is your one-stop automobile shop and proud operator of an impressive automobile assembly plant. Richard Sky calls it a Didija Incorporated because myself and Samuel are enjoying it. He's not seen top, but his day of victory is coming.
Bless you.
I tell you.
The Lord has heard you.
So Zonda has been good to us and we are also good to it.
Maybe so.
The segment is also sponsored by Fidelity Bank, who finished a fantastic 3-day auto and home fair at the Good Park. I passed through briefly. It was amazing. Congratulations, Fidelity Bank, for putting that together. All right, so it's 6:38. Let's start with the headlines. Sky, I'll start with you this morning.
Okay, so the Ghanaian Times says this morning, transforming rural roads and the agri sector. Ghana secures $500 million World Banking funding. Also on the front page this morning, Africa must build resilient enterprises to compete globally. That's coming in from Alex Daddy. Some other stories on the front page this morning.
Front page of the Daily Graphic this morning, MMDC is to be elected, current batch last to be appointed. That's coming from Cabinet. Don't leave energy in private hands. It's major national security issue. PSWU kicks against private participation in electricity distribution. GRA activates new tax administration platform, and gold fields Damayan on the front page of the Graphic newspaper. They've invested $250 million in mining equipment.
The Chronicle says Afoko to MPP move beyond old disputes. Also on the front page this morning, enforcement alone can't win Galamsey War. This is coming in from an AU ambassador.
Mining dominates the front page of the Daily Guide. Outside of the Daman story, we have Heath Goldfields unveils $20 million 5-year community development plan. Africa can't remain market for foreign ambitions. This coming from Alex Daddy. E-Visa, visa-free travel and the future of African integration. There's a photo of Samuel Attah-Mensah on the front page of the paper.
The Herald says this morning, cabinet walkout, premature campaigns trigger Mahama and NDC elders crackdown. Cease and desist. Order served on presidential hopefuls. Also on the front page this morning, Asibe Yeboah warns of declining trust in political leadership. Some other stories on the front page this morning.
Front page of the Ghanaian publisher newspaper, Furious Osahin, blast majority over LGBTQ plus dishonesty. Adubuahin trial, court orders AG to release withheld evidence.
The Republic Press says this morning, Brian makes case for teachers, warns against over-reliance on artificial intelligence. His photograph is here. Also related to the same sector, Haruna fumes over bail abuse, fires at police, Yoko and the courts.
The front page of the new publisher, no more begging, no more bailouts. Finance Minister declares transport fares up 20%, fuel prices rise.
Talking about artificial intelligence, the Inquisitor says this morning, Publican AI project. Ghana rakes in some 1 billion Ghana cedis as customs revenue in April 2026, according to the paper this morning. Also, Africa can't remain market for ambitions of others. This is again coming in from Alex Daddy.
Front page of the Informal newspaper this morning, Bernard. Early presidential campaigns divide NDC, but Defiant Mosquito says, lie, snaps cabinet over thank you tour.
The Today newspaper says Ndum signals GN savings launch. Also on the front page this morning, Secunde Central Prison faces imminent jailbreak due to flooding.
The front page of the News Center this morning, 1,009 killed in 4 months in road crashes in 2026.
Let me take you to the Ghanaian Point. ENP invests some $250 million in new mining fleet for gold mine in Daman. Also on the front page this morning, something that says flooding in Weja not caused by dam spillage but illegal structures. This is according to the Ghana Water Company Limited.
Bernard, let me take you finally to the front page of the BNFT. Tax regime more data-driven, enforcement focus. Government targets 3,000 megawatts power expansion by 2030.
The custodian says Apenyo Marking is a man of resilience as Sibe Yeboah eulogizes minority leaders' diligence. Also on the front page this morning, Minority exposes NDC dishonesty on gay bail, and some other stories make the front page this morning.
Going online, Channel 1 News Online.com, Mahama says officials who approve construction near Weja will be sacked.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Water Company says the flooding at Weja is not caused by the dam spillage.
Okay.
In other headlines, Ablekuma West MC dares developers to show permits after demolition. So that area is in the news for a number of reasons. Government will not sponsor funds to 2026 World Cup, according to President Mahama. This is one of the sources of Godfred's joy. The president also says xenophobic attacks are undermining Africa's integration. And then the CAT International and others are all saying the 20% fare increase is necessary. So it looks like civil society agrees that transport operators need to get a 20% increase. CAT International is quoted here. If you go to citinewsroomonline.com as well, the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers thinks that the 20% fare hike is necessary. Meanwhile, Samson Ahi says fuel cost and spare parts are driving transport fare increases. The president is talking tough. He says refund stolen funds or go to some prison. He wants audit offenders. He also says SOEs must submit audited accounts or lose their jobs. So President Mahama really talking tough this morning from London. A couple more stories. Tell TikTok partying ministers to visit constituents. UK-based Ghanaians to Mahama.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Say it again. I think the work the social media.
There's a very troubling video of a police shooting a machete-wielding traditional man in Agona and Menfi. That has been sent to me multiple times. The video has been discussed on citinewsroom.com. And the president says $11,000 per fund is too expensive for mass sponsorship. This is President Mahama on the World Cup. All these stories are on citinewsroom.com. Then there's a nice one here. You are chasing ghosts, not the devil. In Becky Slum's blame game over foreigners. This is former South African president telling South Africans that it is not foreigners causing your job losses. Think of other areas. Other stories. Motorists brace for petrol hike as new pricing window opens today. That's on myjoyonline.com. I'll end with the High Street Journal, who have a nice photo of the finance minister, Dr. Forson, touting $100 billion economy as Ghana courts diaspora and investors. And then road contractors push back on public monitoring of projects.
Okay, so let's take off this morning from the Point newspaper. The big story is about Wager in many of the newspapers, but they are not headlining it as such. Page 8 of the Point says flooding in Wager not caused by dam spillage, but illegal structures. So the details: the Ghana Water Company Limited has dismissed claims that recent flooding in parts of Wager in the Greater Accra region was triggered by the controlled spillage of the Wager Dam, insisting instead that the illegal structures and poor enforcement of planning regulations within the space are the real cause of the recurring disaster. Now, according to the Director of Communications at the GWCL, Stanley Mate, human activity, particularly the encroachment on waterways and buffer zones, has significantly worsened flooding in the area over time. Now, he explained that the Wager enclave is naturally flood prone and that recent heavy rains have only intensified an already vulnerable situation.
The president has been commenting on this in London. The president has warned that officials who approve construction permits within the Wager Dam spillway could face dismissal. He was speaking during an engagement with members of Ghanaian community in London yesterday. President Mahama disclosed that he has directed the Minister for Local Government to investigate officials responsible for approving permits for such developments, warning that affected officers would be sanctioned. Still on that area, the MC for Ablikuma West, which is Godfred's area, George Bakboa Lote, has challenged owners of structures affected by a recent demolition exercise at Opetekwe to produce a valid building permit or building permits if they claim the developments were approved by the authority or the assembly. According to him, claims that the assembly had approved developments on the site are unfounded, as the area had not been zoned for construction and no permits could have been issued legally. He told Citi News, actually told Channel 1 News on Monday, that they do not have permits. The other stuff I indicated, I asked that whoever claimed the assembly gave them permits should come out with a permit. Now, what's the background? There was a wall obstructing a major waterway at Opetekwe in Ablikuma West. That wall was pulled down, apparently belonging to a former officer of the assembly, and it's led to a war of words. But that's a big story on flooding. The other flooding stories, though.
Okay.
No, I don't have a
Okay, then you can move on.
Yes, I have MMDC's. The news on page 16 of the Daily Graphic. Cabinet has approved far-reaching reforms to the country's decentralization system, including plans to end the appointment of metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives, review the Local Governance Act, and introduce stronger accountability mechanisms at the local level. Under the proposed reforms, district chief executives will, for the first time, be elected directly by the people on a non-partisan basis, while a new local governance law is expected to be laid before Parliament by the end of the year. This is all coming from the Executive Secretary of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization, Dr. Gameli Keuribe Hodofia.
Godofia. Anyway, let me take you to a related story. Elections, right? The Council of Elders of the NDC are not happy. There's a lead story on the front page of the Herald newspaper, and they have issued a directive. So the story says Cabinet walkout, premature campaigns trigger Mahama and NDC elders crackdown. The details say that the Council of Elders of the governing National Democratic Congress has issued a stern warning to party members against engaging in premature presidential campaign activities ahead of the next general election, urging them to instead focus on supporting the government's resetting agenda and maintaining internal discipline and party unity. Now, the intervention follows an emergency closed-door consultative meeting between the influential advisory body and President John Dramani Mahama at the Flagstaff House on Friday, May 29, 2026. Now, notably, the meeting was held without the participation of the party's General Secretary, Fifi Kwete, and then also the National Chairman of the party, Johnson Esiedu.
Now, consumers or commuters, rather, are to brace up for petrol. So there are two angles. Motorists brace for petrol hike as new pricing window opens today. Then there's a discussion between the Transport Ministry and transport unions over increased, transport fares. Now, let me read the first one. Consumers should prepare for mixed movements in fuel prices as the latest pricing outlook points to increase in petrol and LPG prices. While diesel is expected to record a slight reduction from today, the projections are contained in the latest outlook released by the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, COMAC, and cited by Joy Business. According to the forecast, the petrol prices are expected to increase by between 4.2 and 6.2%. This could push retail price of a litre to about 15 cedis, 92 pesos at the pump. LPG is projected to increase by 2.2%, with a kilogram expected to sell around 17.30 cedis. Diesel, however, is expected to offer some relief to consumers. Prices are to decline between 1.65 to 2%, bringing the cost of a litre to about 17.31 cedis. Now, let's then come to transport fares. The Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry has been speaking about this. according to something now, fuel cost and spare parts are driving transport fare increases. He was speaking on Channel 1 News. Expressed confidence that the ongoing discussion between transport operators and the Minister for Transport will produce a positive outcome. Then he speaks about other government initiatives like acquiring more vehicles to complement the efforts of private sector. Now, CATS International seems to support the call for an increase in transport fares. According to their West Africa Director, Apia Adomakukusi, commuters should understand and accept the 20% increase in public transport fares, describing the adjustment as a necessary response to rising operational costs in the transport sector. His comments come after GPRTU and commercial transport operators announced a nationwide fare increment effective Tuesday. So that's tomorrow.
Let me stay on the roads with you on page 6 of the News Center. Elvis Darkun writes that 1,009 killed in 4 months in road crashes in 2026. The number of people killed in road traffic crashes across Ghana recorded a marginal decline of 0.2% during the first 4 months of 2026, according to the latest road crashes. Now, of the 1,009 persons killed during the period, 792 representing 78% were males, while 217 representing 22% were females. The Ashanti region recorded the highest number of road traffic deaths during the first 4 months of the year, accounting for 263. Another sad one here, the report indicates that 114 children below the age of 18 years were killed in road crashes during the period, representing 11% of fatalities. He's really breaking this down nicely. You can get a copy of the News Center this morning for more information.
Okay, Bernard, let me draw your attention to an epistle that has been written to you.
An epistle?
Yeah, that's right. So, Akosia Kwafo Ejiri traveled on the Western Corridor. That's the Western Corridor, right?
Yes.
And came back with harrowing stories of,
An epistle to Bernard.
Exactly. So, I think we should find time to read it this morning because it exposes the dangers on that particular stretch. Meanwhile, if you go to the front page of the Ghanaian Times, transforming rural roads and agri sector, Ghana secures $500 million in World Bank funding. Now, the story is by Kingsley Asari. Details on page 12. The World Bank has approved $500 million in financing for the Ghana Market Access and Connectivity Project, a major initiative aimed at improving rural road connectivity and strengthening agricultural value chains. Now, the project is expected to expand economic opportunities and create a short-term direct jobs for rural communities across the country. Now, a statement issued by the World Bank on Friday and copied to the Ghanaian Times said poor road conditions and inadequate maintenance had long constrained rural livelihoods.
Let's stay with roads. The High Street Journal has a response to something the Minister for Roads said last week. Road contractors push back on public monitoring of projects. Now, the story says Road Contractors Association President Stephen Atachi has opposed calls for citizens to film and report roadworks, saying monitoring should be left to engineers. He warned that public reporting could misrepresent technical work and create confusion, while pointing instead to funding and scope issues as key challenges in road delivery. Very interesting response to this. Now, he's the president of the ASROC, and he has cautioned against encouraging the public to monitor and report on road construction. Pushing back on the call by the road minister for citizens to record and share videos of contractor performance on projects. I feel like, no, if they share the video with the ministry and the ministry
Looks at it,
they will know what to do with it. I feel citizen involvement is important. You know, when people are working without recourse to citizens, you block a road, you don't tell citizens. What should we do? People must get involved. They must be interested in what is happening. So I understand his concern that people can misrepresent what is happening on the road if they just put it on social media and run their own commentary. But if they send it to an appropriate authority, do you understand? Because there are so many road projects. So Atachi was talking to the High Street Journal, argued that citizen reporting introduced more confusion than accountability into a technically complex process. I disagree. There's something called social accountability. You are not building a road just for the government. You are building a road for the people. So the people must know what you are doing and they must be involved in the process.
Let me tell you about the phasing out of Peswa coins. The CPP is not happy about this. Yes, CPP. On page 19 of the Daily Graphic, the Conversion Post Party has called on the Bank of Ghana not to discontinue the printing and circulation of Peswa coins, but rather strengthen measures to enforce their acceptance across the country. I mean, minting and circulation, not printing. We don't print coins. The party said the growing refusal by traders, transport operators, and sections of the public to accept 5 Peswa, 10 Peswa, and 20 Peswa coins was undermining the integrity of the national currency and contributing to unfair price increase. And I agree with this, Bernard. There are a lot of people in the market now who don't take the coins. I don't know why.
Government will not sponsor funds to 2026 World Cup. But I think we should listen to the president more carefully
Yes,
during
clarify.
the show because
What's he saying?
there is a view that you
Something there
you
is
are
like-
rejoicing too quickly.
But no, he said they will buy the ticket for the airport there.
Which is
but
what we
to
had-
fly
which is
them
what we
there
had
is a
proposed.
problem.
Okay, let me read further here. President John Mahama has said that government will not spend public funds to transport large numbers
Yes.
Go
of
on.
supporters
You
go
go
on
to
on.
the 2026 FIFA World Cup, citing its commitment to fiscal discipline. Speaking during a town hall meeting in London on Sunday, May 31, President Mahama explained that the cost of transporting, feeding, and accommodating supporters for the tournament, which will be hosted across the North America, is beyond government's financial capacity. According to the president, Ghana's campaign will involve travel between multiple cities, making logistics particularly expensive. Mahama stressed that the government is focused on prudent spending and cannot justify using public funds to sponsor large groups of supporters to attend the tournament.
Large groups.
Instead, the president said the government would work closely.
This is English.
No, this is the place. Instead, the president said the government will work closely with recognized supporter groups that have a history of following the national team to international competitions. He noted that members of the supporters unions have previously traveled to countries such as the UK and Germany to cheer on the Black Stars and would remain a key part of Ghana's support base at the World Cup. So let me quote him. We are concentrating mainly on the supporter unions. They have a tradition of following the team to different places. He said. President Mahama also announced plans to support Ghanaians living abroad who wish to attend the matches by making tickets available to them. He said Ghanaian communities in cities such as Boston, Philadelphia, and parts of Canada have been mobilized to support the team.
Yes.
With tickets purchased by government to be distributed among members of the diaspora. This is exactly your suggestion.
Yes.
The president encouraged Ghanaians who are able to travel independently to the tournament to do so, assuring them that the arrangements would be made to help them obtain tickets. So the only caveat is that the supporters union, they will help
The
them.
reason why this is important is originally when the plan was laid out, there was a plan to send almost 1,000.
Okay.
At,
So
at
this is a-
$9,822
It went
per head,
to 11,000.
$11,000 per head. Multiply that by 1,000.
That's into the hundreds of thousands.
It didn't make sense.
So he's now saying that, but what we need to find out is the supporter unions, how many are going?
yeah.
Because he's saying that it's a small group.
Yes.
But I think the point around buying tickets for Ghanaians abroad is a fantastic
the-
point.
that's the
what we've been
best
saying
thing
for-
to
yeah,
do.
Because in God being so good, we are in places where Ghanaians are plenty.
Plenty. Now the diaspora people have reached out to me too. They just,
That they want some.
after the joy in wherever, no,
Yes.
they are saying that they've heard the president.
Now they want to,
But
they don't want mother side, father
they don't
side.
want mother side, father side.
They want the thing to
the ticket sharing basis must be publicly known.
I
If
tell
you
you.
give it to chairman Yao Entry or chairman Amabanye,
Yeah.
let us know that we have given chairman Amabanye 100.
Okay, let me read a few more
So we
stories.
collect it.
We receive it with great joy.
Amen.
Who is
Catholic
that?
Bishops Conference welcome passage of anti-LGBTQ plus bill. So the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference has welcomed the passage of the controversial
We saw.
the passage of the controversial Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill. Parliament passed the bill after a heated debate on the floor on Friday, May 29. And the legislation seeks to criminalize LGBTQ plus activities and prohibit promotion of sponsorship and advocacy of what is described as non-conventional sexual relations and family values. Speaking on Citi FM's Eyewitness News on the same day, President of the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, the Most Reverend Matthew James, he was on Zoom, very happy from his, I think it was his prayer chamber, said the church and other religious bodies were pleased. And he says, I just heard the parliament had passed the bill. If the parliament has done so, as we have heard, then you should expect that the church, and not only the church, all the religious bodies in Ghana who have advocated and requested for the bill, including Catholics, join them to say congratulations to the parliament for a well work done. Meanwhile, we have an explainer here which gives the history of the bill, what is in it, and how different this version is from the previous version. It's an explainer put together by Fred Tejamano. I urge those who are interested to read the details. Thank you very much, Francisca. Thank you very much, Godfred Akoto Boafo.
Before I go, a man wiser than me once said, if you have integrity, nothing matters. If you don't have integrity, nothing matters. Think about that.
Oh my God. I haven't eaten, I beg. This is heavy.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
So it's 7 o'clock on the Citi Breakfast Show. Time for the City Business News with Netili Ajaho. Good morning, Netili.
Good morning, Bernard, and good morning out there. You're welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News. It's brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Girl Good Energy. Coming up, fuel price hikes deepen pressure as transport fares rise 20%. T-bill yields rise as government misses fundraising target by 1 billion Ghana cedis. And City Business Festival returns this month with fresh insights for SMEs and startups. Let's settle for the details now. Petrol and LPG prices are set to increase today, while diesel prices are expected to decline marginally. This is according to latest pricing outlook by COMAC. The outlook projects a 6.20% increase in petrol prices and a 2.24% rise in LPG prices, driven largely by high international petroleum products. Diesel prices, however, are projected to fall by 2%, reflecting softer global market trends and the impact of ongoing government industry interventions. Under the NPA's latest price floor, petrol will retail at a minimum of 15 Ghana cedis 20 pesos per litre, LPG at 13 Ghana cedis 48 pesos per kilogram, and diesel at 15 Ghana cedis 49 pesos per litre. Meanwhile, the Ghana Private Road Transport Union and the commercial transport operators have meanwhile announced a 20% increase in transport fares nationwide effective June 2 over sustained increases in fuel prices and the cost of vehicle spare parts. Still on the fuel prices, the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association has refuted claims that the rising spare parts prices are among the factors necessitating the planned 20% increase in transport fares by commercial transport operators. According to the association, spare parts prices have remained stable in recent months, contrary to assertions by the Ghana Private Road Transport Union and other transport operators that escalating operating costs justify the proposed fare adjustment. Speaking to Business News, Head of Communications of the association, Nik Amarteifio, insisted that there has been no upward review of the prices across the spare parts market.
When you go to the think that spare parts price has been increased. That is not true. Spare parts price has not been increased at all. The price has been stable. There's 100% stability in the spare parts businesses. Come to our magazine, for instance. There's nowhere or no part you tell me the price has been increased. The price has been stable for a long time. We are still monitoring the price to come down again because when you go to the port, for instance, even though we have a little challenge at the port, but largely there's a stability. Dollar stability has decreased the price rather than increased the prices. So we disagree with this driver union, GPITU, this commercial transport operators, we disagree with them.
That was the head of communications of the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association, Nik Amarteifio. Now, investor demand for T-bills remained below government's financing target last week, with the latest auction recording a funding shortfall of 1 billion Ghana cedis. According to results released by the Bank of Ghana, investors submitted a total of 4.4 Ghana cedis 4 billion Ghana cedis in bids across the 91-day, 182-day, and 364-day T-bill tenors. The government, however, accepted 4.87 billion Ghana cedis of the bids received, falling short of its target by 5.89 billion Ghana cedis. Here is more. Based on the amounts accepted, the auction recorded a 0.16% shortfall relative to government's target of 5.89 billion Ghana cedis. The 91-day T-bill continued to attract the strongest investor interest, accounting for the bulk of bids received. Investors tendered 3.37 billion Ghana cedis, with government accepting 3.36 billion Ghana cedis. The 182-day bill attracted bids worth 749 million Ghana cedis, of which 705 million Ghana cedis was accepted. Meanwhile, investors submitted 797 million Ghana cedis in bids for the 364-day bill, all of which were accepted by the government. Yields were mixed across the curve. The yield on the 91-day bill rose by 8 basis points to 4.99% from 4.91% in the previous auction. The 182-day bill remained broadly unchanged at 7%, while the yield on the 364-day bill increased by 8 basis points to 10.45%. The auction outcome indicates that although investor demand for government securities remained resilient, it was insufficient to fully meet the government's short-term borrowing requirements. Looking ahead, the government plans to raise 5.44 billion Ghana cedis in the next auction. Now, moving on to something interesting, the 2026 edition of the Citi Business Festival will kick off this month with sessions designed to foster the growth of businesses in the country. Organized by Citi FM and Channel 1 TV, the CBF is focused on various aspects of business development and innovation, particularly for SMEs and entrepreneurs. This report has more details.
The Citi Business Festival returns this June with a month-long program designed to drive business growth and empower entrepreneurs across the country. Organized by Citi FM and Channel 1 Television, the 2026 edition will feature a range of activities focused on business development, innovation, especially for SMEs and startups. This year's festival will include flagship events such as the Management Bootcamp, orientation sessions for SMEs, and roundtable discussions on resilient growth, strategic partnerships, and sustainable business practices. The General Manager of Citi FM and Channel 1 Television, Bernard Avle, has been speaking about what to expect from this year's edition.
We look at week 1, which is the foundations of business. We'll be discussing things like how to access finance for your business, how to power your business in a sustainable way, and that type of thing. All right. The housing sector will be looked at as well. And then our second week, we'll look at drivers of Ghana's economy, where we'll drill down into specific sector-focused areas. We'll even talk about the automobile sector, the local automotive assembly sector as one of those areas.
Bernard Avle also touched on the importance of the Management Bootcamp, describing it as one of the festival's key highlights.
Then the third aspect is the executive education component, and this is what we call the Management Bootcamp. Fantastic 7-day experience where mid to senior level managers are brought together to learn the hardcore issues around business. For some, it will be a reminder, but for many, it will also be insightful and new.
The Citi Business Festival 2026 is powered by 97.3 Citi FM and Channel 1 Television in partnership with Absa Bank and proudly sponsored by Absa Bank, MTN, Zonda Tech Ghana Limited and Petra Trust.
That report was filed by my colleague Nashi Kasisa. Still on the Citi Business Festival, the Office of the Registrar of Companies has urged operators of informal businesses to formalize their enterprises through registration, describing it as a critical step towards achieving legal recognition, business growth, and long-term sustainability. According to the ORC, formalization not only enhances a business credibility, but also improves access to financing opportunities and ensures compliance with regulatory requirements. Speaking of the first day of the Citi Business Festival honor series on the theme Starting Right, Business Registration and Compliance, Assistant Chief Company Inspector at the Office of the Registrar of Companies, Frank Opoku-Daku, highlighted what entrepreneurs need to have to register a business in the country.
Business registration is registering your business, coming to our office and going through some, procedures, going through some processes to get your company or your business registered. So with a sole proprietorship, which is a one-man business, you come to the office with your Ghana card and you need a TIN. Although the Ghana card is now the TIN, but with us, we still need the TIN.
The Ghana card and the tax
TIN.
identification number.
The old one, the one that starts with the P00. Yes, we still need it. This is because if we restrict it to the Ghana card and somebody is outside the shores of the country and doesn't have a Ghana card, the person will not be able to register. So we still use the TIN. And so when you don't have a TIN, or if you don't have a TIN, we would apply for one for you. So there's GRA on our premises that we would issue you with a TIN to be able to register a business in Ghana.
What more is there to it?
So depending on what you are doing and what we will require from you. So the sole proprietorship, one-man business, will need your personal details, where the business is situated, the GPS address of the company, the postal address of the company.
That was Assistant Chief Company Inspector at the Office of the Registrar of Companies, Frank Opoku-Daku. The full conversation airs later this morning at 9 a.m. on the Citi Breakfast Show. The Citi Business Festival 2026 is powered by 97.3 Citi FM and Channel 1 TV in partnership with Absa Bank. It's sponsored by MTN, Zonda Tech Ghana Limited, and Petra Trust. Now, on the interbank market, the dollar is going for 11 cedis 71 pesos. The pound is going for 15 cedis 74 pesos, and the euro for 13 cedis 65 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News. It was brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Good Energy. Have a good business day.
Hello?
Charlie, I'm at the library. Why do you keep calling me?
Wait, question. What's the capital of Burkina Faso?
Ouagadougou. Bye.
Wait. Which planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Venus. Charlie, why all these questions?
See, I'm playing the MTN Swipe and Win promo. I might cash out some cool 1,000 Ghana cedis today.
1,000 cedis. Shh. Charlie, what's the next question?
Join the MTN Swipe and Win promo today. Answer trivia, earn points, and stand a chance to win 1,000 Ghana cedis every day. Weekly cash of 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 Ghana cedis. A brand new Hyundai Texan in the first 3 months, and the ultimate grand prize of 500,000 Ghana cedis. Recharge your account to qualify for the daily draws. To join, visit swipeandwinpromo.mtn.com.gh. Download the My MTN app or dial *5030#. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. TNCs apply.
MTN.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again. Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain? And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone. You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Anand. Your lounge access is ready, and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
The original the drink. Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Good energy powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
L to the L to the L to the L. Hey.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
Help me make I know the talk much. I wanna be concise. We want to accommodate. Come make I be your bike. Working from 9 to 5. You go like my hand design. I'm scanning the whole area. The code that we find.
Yeah, vanilla on my mind. Brings us to 13 after 7. Edwin Kofi joins us for kickoff. Natalia Nete just left us with her energetic business news. And that was brought to you by Goyle, EcoBank, and MTN. If you're looking for quality fuel that gives your engine smooth performance, don't look any further. Goyle Super XP is of premium quality. It gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. Goyle Super XP is fortified with special additive that gives longevity to your engine. It makes your engine perform to the max using minimal fuel that takes you further. As you journey the road, look out for Goyle stations. Fuel up your vehicle with quality you can trust. Goyle, good energy. Now, the board of directors of EcoBank Ghana wish to inform shareholders that dividends will be paid for the 2025 financial year following a strong financial performance and EcoBank Ghana PLC's commitment to delivering value to its shareholders and maintaining a resilient financial position. Shareholders are therefore reminded of the annual general meeting scheduled for Wednesday, 17th June 2026 at the EcoBank head office, Radio Kakra. The meeting will also be streamed live at ecobankghagm.com. Key highlights will include approval of financial statements, dividend declaration, and other statutory business. We look forward to engaging our shareholders at the upcoming AGM. Ecobank Ghana PLC, delivering value backed by strong financial performance. Ecobank, a better way, a better Africa. Now, MTN says the girls are streaming the latest Netflix series. That special playlist is rolling. Daddy is on his usual Teams video calls. Uploads are uploading. Downloads are downloading. Another single person says, "Oosh, my data is finished." That's the power MTN Fiber gives you. Unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connection, endless everything for your home. Now you get to enjoy a special range of unlimited fiber internet packages, whether you are a new or existing customer. So just log into the My MTN app now, tap broadband or dial star 5057 hash. Get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber package. MTN, everywhere you go. Edwin Kwakofi is in the studio ready for kickoff. On the lowdown on Arsenal, PSG, everything you need to know. We got them on kickoff for you, and that's brought to you by Lesheho. If you're ready to power up your finances and unlock your path to financial freedom, the Lesheho Fixed Deposit Solution is tailored just for you. With Lesheho's Fixed Deposit Solution, you are making your money work for you. Join the investment revolution with our Fixed Deposit Solution. Take charge of your financial future. Call us now, 0302 208 333. Learn more by calling that number. Invest wisely, invest with Lesheho. Lesheho, let's improve life. And just before Edwin comes in, Henley and Partners, global leader in residence and citizenship planning. They help investors and their families secure alternative residence or citizenship through leading programs worldwide. We advise on the best program for you and your family and assist with the entire application process every step of the way. So no matter your goal for seeking alternative residence and citizenship, whether for greater global mobility or you want to diversify your investment, you want to expand your business, you want access to world-class education and healthcare, your long-term family security, whatever it is, we've got you. And for many Ghanaians, the popular options include Caribbean citizenship programs like Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as residence by investment programs in Greece, Portugal, Malta, UAE, UK, Canada, and the US. Call us now, 0206 042101, or email us via ghana@henleyglobal.com. Visit our offices at the Galleria at Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel for free consultation. Visit henleyglobal.com to find out more. Edwin, what really happened? Because this Arsenal team, like you, the guys, I even use them for business sense the other time. They have become champions after more than 20 years and all that. Then I'm hearing PSG has done something to Arsenal. There's a lot of mourning going on.
There is. Arsenal won the Premier League. And they were hoping to complete the Premier League and Champions League double, but PSG threw a spanner in the works, won on penalties. The most heartbreaking way to lose a match is penalties, and that's exactly how Arsenal
because you fought so hard for 90 minutes and maybe some extra minutes.
120 minutes.
120.
And then penalty shootout, you miss the last penalty, and that's it. It's very painful for Arsenal.
Arsenal for Adriania Manihunu.
Good morning and welcome to the Monday edition of the Citi Breakfast Show's kickoff segment, brought to you by me, Edwin Kwakofi. Coming up,
the biggest trophy in club football, and he walks towards his teammates, a big smile on the face of his manager. They are winners in every sense of the word, and their moment has come. And Marquinhos lifts the trophy high. Paris Saint-Germain, Champions League winners in 2026. Back-to-back Champions Leagues for this magnificent team.
history made again in Europe as PSG are champions for the second straight season after another dramatic UEFA Champions League final against Arsenal. We'll bring you more from a thrilling night in Europe also coming up.
8 seconds left. Fox has it ahead to Vassell, who goes in for the dunk, and the San Antonio Spurs have done it. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Final.
It really is Wemby's West as the San Antonio Spurs head back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2014. Now they set up a mouth-watering showdown against the New York Knicks, a rematch of the iconic 99 NBA Finals. We'll bring you some updates as well from Roland Garros as the French Open continues, and exactly 10 days to the 2026 FIFA World Cup kickoff. Inspired by Politangana and Lesheho, let's improve life. Good morning. Let's start off with the World Cup news. And government says it will prioritize helping Ghanaians in the diaspora secure match tickets to support the Black Stars at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, but has ruled out funding travel for supporters. President John Dramani Mahama made the announcement during a town hall meeting in the United Kingdom on Sunday as part of his official visit. According to the president, the cost of transportation, accommodation, feeding and match tickets makes it impractical for the state to sponsor fans to the tournament.
The Black Stars, it will be difficult to take our supporters from other domain. We are restricted because of the nature of this particular World Cup. It's being held in 3 countries, and we're playing our first match in Canada and then moving to Boston, from Boston to Philadelphia, and the cost of transporting, feeding, accommodating each supporter is, beyond our means. But what we're doing is we are procuring tickets for Ghanaians in the diaspora who want to attend the games. And so if you want to attend the game, you will get a ticket to attend the game.
That was President John Dramani Mahama speaking there. We'll bring you more from the government who've been reacting to Ghanaians talking about how fans should not be taking to the World Cup. Later on, we'll also bring you the voice of the Sports Minister, Kofi Adams, who has been speaking on the issue as well. But now we move on from that president's voice, from President Mahama's voice, and now let's hear from Sports Minister Kofi Adams, who has confirmed that the Black Stars players will continue to receive an appearance fee of $100,000 each ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Speaking on TV3, the minister explained that the amount has remained unchanged over the years, despite adjustments made during previous tournament cycles.
It varies. Since the 2006, I think they were given, was it $50,000 or $80,000 for appearance. It went up to 120 at a point, and it came back to 100. It has been pegged at that 100 for quite some appearance. That's the same thing. We haven't changed. We haven't changed it. Some say because the CD has become stronger, we should increase and we said no. We're not going to do so. If the CD had become weaker, would you have said that, okay, as a result of that, you should reduce the dollar so it gives you the same CD amount? You won't say so.
That was Sports and Recreation Minister Kofi Adams. Let's stay with the Black Stars, and the Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante-Chum, believes Tuesday's international friendly against Wales will provide a clear indication of what to expect when Ghana faces England at the World Cup. Speaking exclusively to Citi Sports, he said the match offers the team an opportunity to strengthen cohesion ahead of the tournament, while also facing quality opposition capable of testing the squad.
What we do is that when you arrive in camp, after training, after dinner, you have a session with the head coach for him to explain his methodology, philosophy, and then also make the players understand what he expects from them. on the pitch, off the pitch, player discipline, conditioning, team focus, individual focus, and all of that is properly spelled out to these players in a one-on-one session. So Wales, we expect Wales to give us a very good test. They have also been preparing. When we arrived, we were virtually in the same space, and they also had some of their technical team members attending coaching courses in the same hotel we find ourselves. They know that Ghana is a force. We also know that they give us something to talk about, something to look into.
That was the communications director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asansi-Chum. Well, the final Black Star squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup is expected to be announced today. So stay tuned to Citi 97.3 Citi FM and Citi Sports, because we will bring you the latest updates from the Black Stars squad. Let's move to the MTN FA Cup, and Nations FC have written their name into Ghana football history. Despite suffering relegation from the Ghana Premier League, Nations FC defeated Dreams FC on penalties to win the MTN FA Cup after a 1-1 draw over 120 minutes. My colleague Pius Asak was at the University of Ghana Stadium and filed this report.
Nations FC are champions of the MTN FA Cup for the very first time after a dramatic 5-4 penalty shootout victory over Dreams FC here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. The final lived up to its billing, ending 1-1 after 120 minutes of action of intense and evenly matched football, with both sides creating several promising chances but lacking the finishing touch in key moments. Dreams FC responded at the perfect moment just before halftime as Abdul Razak Salif rose to meet a well-constructed team move and guided his header past the goalkeeper to restore parity. The second half and extra time saw both teams push for a winner, but solid defending, fatigue, and missed opportunities ensured the scoreline remained unchanged, forcing the contest into penalties. In a decisive shootout, Dreams FC faltered under pressure, missing 2 crucial spot kicks, while Nations FC held their nerve to convert 5 of their 6 attempts, sealing a historic FA Cup triumph and their first ever domestic cup title. Here is Nations FC head coach Frimpong Manso.
We needed to win this cup. Looking at our position on the league, we needed to win this cup. Our
Nations FC goalkeeper Bariu Hadina, who saved 2 penalties, says he drew his motivation from head coach Frimpong Manso.
The coach was like, I should go, but he was the one who motivated me that I can do it because I've done it before. So I should go and do it, and I went and deliver for them.
We can now hear reactions from Nations FC fans who were delighted after winning their first FA Cup trophy.
We feel very fantastic, very, very fantastic. We are so much happy. It's a great game, and Nations FC are winning. Now the committee, all those Nations for relegation, but we'll see what the team of Africa, what the Nations by.
Right after winning the FA Cup, they now step into a tougher challenge in the Confederation Cup, where Nations FC will represent Ghana against some of the strongest sides in African football. One thing is clear, the ambition is to proudly represent Ghana on the international stage and compete at the highest level of African football.
That was Citi Sports' Pius Asak with that report. And before I go, a reminder that the Black Queens are into the final round of qualifiers for the Ghana's under-17 women's national team are into the final round of the under-17 women's World Cup qualifiers after completing an emphatic 8-0 aggregate victory over Liberia. Before I go, let's go to the UEFA Champions League, where PSG have retained their European crown, winning the Champions League for a second consecutive season. Let's hear from PSG boss Luis Enrique.
I speak with my assistant manager, Rafael Paul, and I said, do you think we are going to win again? And it was like that. And I think when you put all your energy and you try to give your players and the team the best energy that you can, okay.
That was PSG boss Luis Enrique. Now let's hear from Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta.
When you are so close in the competition and you are a few penalty kickouts away from winning the biggest football club competition. That's the way we should feel. The same progression that we had in the last few years, we're going to have to do that over again, and the level is increasing.
The voice of Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta, and that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citisportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Politan Ghana and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I'm Edwin Kwakofi. The Citi Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
Hey, 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 hey. Lesheho, hey, Lesheho, hey, Lesheho, hey, mama. If you need unique services, come to Lesheho. Innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, come to let's share go. No matter your situation, come to let's share go. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Looking for a location that gives your business a competitive edge? Dawa Industrial Zone offers world-class facilities, direct access to major trade hubs, and a thriving business ecosystem. Whether you are setting up in the manufacturing, logistics, or services, our ready-to-use industrial spaces and supportive policies make expansion easy. Visit www.diz-ghana.com or call 055-20-40,000. Dawa Industrial Zone, where businesses thrive.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. You said you will start boosting your retirement savings next year. Now that was 5 years ago. Time moves quietly, but retirement is getting closer. The best time to start may have passed. The next best time is now. Petra helps you take that step with a clear and simple plan. Speak to a financial advisor today. Dial *447*70#. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
You have dreams to achieve, a degree to chase, a visa to land, a career to build. The one thing standing between you and all of it? Your English proficiency test. Choose PTE, Pearson Test of English. Faster, results in 48 hours. Fairer, AI scored, no human bias. Simpler, book up to 24 hours in advance and choose a test center near you. Book your test now at www.pearsonpte.com. PTE, do it worry-free.
From the heart of Africa we stand, building dreams across the land. Every step we lay aside, helping you rise, taking you higher. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. BOA, we go there for you night and day. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher.
Look
Looking for engineering excellence you can trust?
Welcome to Left Signature Limited, driving progress through technology and engineering excellence.
From expert electrical engineering design, installation, power systems, renewable energy, automation and control,
to reliable data center and managed services, power infrastructure, network connectivity, server virtualization, cloud integration and data security.
And cutting-edge software development, custom business applications, web and mobile apps, cloud and DevOps solutions.
Integrity, safety, accountability, teamwork. That's the Left Signature promise.
And now, introducing the Left Power app.
Request for our services anytime, anywhere. Available on the Play Store, App Store, and on the web.
Ready to power your success?
Choose Left Signature Limited. Visit www.leftsignature.com.
Call +233 256 111 811.
Left Signature Limited. Engineering excellence for a connected future.
Since inception, almost 100% of Ashesi University students have found jobs, started businesses, or gone on to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. From Accra to Nairobi, London to New York, Ashesi graduates are noticed and are leading successful careers. If you dream of a rewarding life and career, an Ashesi education prepares you just for that. Learn more about applying to Ashesi at ashesi.edu.gh. Remember, admission is ongoing.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi.
Big greetings coming through this morning. Kindly help me wish Dr. Abena Engman of Academic City University a happy 50th birthday. Thank you for always showing up with love and wisdom. May this year bring you happiness and all the happiness you deserve and more. From the bequests Nana, Eric, Nyamide, and Nyamiye. To Ernestine Ofebia Kwako of the Ghana Insurance Industry Credit Union. Every year with you makes me more grateful. Thank you for your love, your patience, and the way you turn our house into a home. You make me a better man just by being you, kind, strong, and beautiful inside and out. Happy birthday to you. This is from your husband to you, Ernestine Ofebia Kwako. Happy birthday to the best boss, Professor Abdallah Adli Nachia. You are 60 years old today. May all that you do return to you and your lineage. May Allah bless you.
Prof. No,
Prof. Yeah, we bless you. We bless you, Prof. The taxation, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Prof.
On the Mwoma. Prof, God bless.
Happy birthday to my son, John Elikem Odum. You're growing into something incredible, and I'm over here bursting with pride. Keep shining and keep grinding. Keep being you. From your mom, Gloria Yaira Agbenoto. Yesterday was former ambassador to Denmark, Mrs. Sylvia Anno of Royal House Chapel International's birthday. Love from your dear husband and your beautiful children, and also your friend Grace Ochri and her children with love. God bless you, Madame Sylvia Anno. Warmest birthday wishes to Lydia Mauko Afi Alomatu on her special day. A blessed birthday to Gail Boating of MPA Head Office. Today marks your birthday. Yesterday was the birthday of Akosia Ochre, aka Sugar. Citi FM and Channel 1's presidential correspondent. Happy birthday to you, Franklina Owari. Yesterday was your birthday as well. Yeah. She is in charge of our customer service here at Citi FM Channel 1.
More Creation Enterprise in Ashaiman. Bernard, good morning. Please help me wish Mr. Johnny Yao Tenge, headmaster of Nsawam Anglican A and B School, a happy belated birthday. I wish him everything he desires in life. This man has a good heart and he deserves everything good life has to offer. From Equia Odebia. Okay. A blessed birthday to our sweet daughter Niria Elinam Ogbo Ameto Kwame. Okay, sorry.
Yes, so this is Ameto Kwame.
Kwame? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow, okay. It's written very different.
Ogbo, it means they are from Ada.
Oh,
Ameto
Kwame, formerly of
NDC.
Yes, Ameto Kwame of NHIS or something.
Yeah.
The message says, God bless you.
Oh, no, he's a traditional chief in, you know what, went for the, what do you call it? The
voter
yes, in the Adan area.
Oh, he was one of the traditional.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes,
now,
Mr. Ameto Kwame.
A big man,
So this is his daughter.
Yeah. And happy 50th birthday to Mr. Adabla. May this new chapter of your life be filled with blessings, opportunities, and endless reasons to smile. May you continue to shine bright and inspire everyone around you. Here's to a year of dreams coming true and a heart full of joy from your family house with love. Birthday wish to Honorable Dr. Zaneto Ajiman Rollins. Zaneto, management and staff of Osukrote District NHIS joyfully celebrate you on your birthday. We're truly grateful for your visionary leadership, passion for public service, and relentless advocacy for quality health care for all Ghanaians. Nice one. So me, she, and her late dad were all born in June. Amazing. But please, I want to wish one of my sweet little nieces, Irama Buzuma Arthur, a belated happy birthday. Saturday was her birthday. She called me ahead of time to warn me. Happy birthday, my love.
Special greetings coming to Apostle Ellis Kofi and the team at Harvest City Church. You inaugurated your new building yesterday, a fantastic ceremony graced by Archbishop Charles Ajinasari, Bishop Intefo, as well as Prophet Kakra Beding. Beautiful ceremony at Harvest City Church, Shiashi, East Legon. So Apostle Ellis Kofi and your spouse and the whole team, congratulations to you on that fantastic edifice. What are we doing today? Well, we've been asking many questions in the past few days. The president has answered a number of them. He's been speaking in the UK. We'll be bringing you highlights of what the president has been saying in relation to the national team, the Black Stars, on flooding, as well as on the work of MMDCEs. But GCB Bank is making businesses simpler, faster, and smarter with digital solutions designed for every business. Run payroll, make vendor payments, and approve transactions on the go with GCB Online Banking. Pay bills, school fees, and buy forms instantly with GCB Pay. And for importers and corporates, GCB ePay makes customs duty and institutional payment fast and secure. Businesses can also accept payments seamlessly through GCB POS and GHQR with instant confirmation. Call us on 0308-047-988 or email businessexpress@gcb.com.gh. GCB, your bank for life. Translight Solar is here to help you if you're dealing with doomsoft. You enjoy consistent power supply every single day, no surprises. Our solar solutions are designed to keep your lights on, appliances running, and operations moving. We are offering exclusive discounts starting at 34,000 cedis with flexible payment options. Call 0256-040838 or visit translightsolar.com for more information. Planning for the future begins with the decisions you make today. Save and invest early with EDC to build wealth and retire comfortably. One clear sign of financial growth is when your money starts working for you through steady returns and long-term wealth creation. With EDC, you get professional fund management, flexible investment options, potential for higher returns, and financial security for retirement and future goals. Call EDC on 0302610400 or WhatsApp 0509-268. There is nothing beats owning your place. ABSA knows this, why we're giving you the chance to own your house. With an ABSA mortgage, you can finance your dream home with flexible tailored solutions. Get up to 5 million cedis with 5 to 15 years to pay back on a fixed interest rate. This year, say yes to your home sweet home. Your story matters, ABSA. All right, so I have a full house. Godfred Akoto Boafo, Richard Dela, Francisca Kakra Forson, and Caleb Kudah. Caleb will run 2 quick announcements.
Yes, please.
Before Richard Sky said there's a love letter for me.
Yes.
That somebody sent. I wonder why the person sent it to you, though.
Serious?
No, actually it was a publisher to the world.
Yes. Why do you write a letter to me and publish it to the world?
It's a public
open letter.
So I'm a public interest person.
Yes. That means you're a big man. That's all it means.
Big man.
Well, I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take that as a prophecy.
Sharp.
You know, when you go to your village, they'll give you the title of Dumaga.
Dumaga, yes.
Don't forget the expectation that comes with, the position.
Yeah,
there's an expectation for you to at least instigate the solution to the problem.
So when they are doing events, they will invite you and say you are Shimanola.
Yes, chairman.
I don't like it anymore.
And you have to give the biggest money for any book launch. Yeah, the chairman. Yeah.
Do the announcement.
In the meantime, everyone is a winner in the Galatians of Being Wahab promo. We have over 4 million Ghana cedis worth of cash and prizes up to be won. Just look out for the special Galatians promo pack. Submit 20 powder promo sachets and 20 Onga shrimp tablet promo wrappers at any of our redemption centers near you. You'll receive a scratch card. Please scratch it. It'll reveal a unique code. Send that to *713*27# and you will win instantly. Cash prizes are up to 200,000 Ghana cedis. There are deep freezers, smart TVs, kitchen appliances, and more. Promo runs till the 15th of July. So hurry, don't miss it. Terms and conditions apply. And Delexis University College is inviting you, students, workers, general public. If you're looking for world-class education, market-driven professional qualification, you want to top up your diploma to a bachelor's degree, Delexis University College, best place for you. We offer programs in undergraduate from BSc Nursing, midwifery, cybersecurity, digital forensics, and so much more. Visit delexisuniversity.edu.gh to find out more and apply as well. We are located at Tema Community 25 Peace B Junction 0551 198 100. Admission is in progress. Call us now.
A couple of reactions. Good morning, Efo Koku and the Citi CBS team. This is Carl from Gbechile. Ghana Water finally restored water supply to Gbechile on Friday after a demonstration was held that morning. I got home from work on Friday at 11:45 p.m. and told my wife once again that the water problem appeared to be an artificial shortage created to enrich the pockets of some greedy people. Why are we so wicked? The useful Joti came to address the demonstrators but was heckled and driven away. I believe a thorough investigation should be conducted, and anyone found culpable of greed and wickedness by depriving residents of water since December last year should be made to face the full force of the law. I hope you guys saw the demonstration. Here's another one. Good morning, Bernard and team. On the issue of citizen involvement in monitoring our road projects, there's an issue in our area at Adenta Aviation. On Monday morning, about 3 weeks ago, a gutter construction contractor came and dug up the area in the name of constructing a gutter without any prior warning or engagement, blocking access to our homes, and has just left it like that for the period. People who had not moved their cars out are stuck at home. And those who were lucky and moved their cars out are stuck outside our homes.
This is terrible.
We are parking our cars on roads far away from our homes. Some people have unfortunately had their cars, batteries stolen, and cars broken into.
This is terrible.
So those are a couple of messages I got this morning. All right, so can you read the letter now?
Okay, there's a epistle to you.
Yeah.
Kakra, you do us the honors.
The letter to Aloski.
Yes. Okay, so
it's a beautiful read.
It's a beautiful read, actually.
I haven't actually read it. So.
It's from Akosia Kwafo Ejiri.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah. And she says, Dear Bernard, right, on Saturday, I had the pleasure and misfortune of traveling on the Accra-Takoradi Highway. I say pleasure because the western region is beautiful. I say misfortune because every kilometer of that journey reminded me that somewhere along the line, we have become strangely comfortable gambling with human lives. We set off at about 4:30 a.m.
True.
Now, I know dawn likes to take its time. I know the sun is not an early riser. But surely, that is why we invented streetlights. Yet from the N1 through Kaswa and beyond, darkness was our most faithful traveling companion.
Oh, Charlie.
Not the romantic kind of darkness that poets write about. This was the sort of darkness that makes you wonder whether your headlights are working or whether the entire country accidentally forgot to pay its electricity bill.
Wow.
Then came the construction zones.
Oh, no.
Bernard.
Yes.
Have you ever played one of those video games where obstacles suddenly appear from nowhere and your survival depends entirely on reflexes and divine intervention.
This is very serious. So.
That was the journey. Diversions emerged without warning. Heaps of sand appeared like uninvited guests in the middle of the road. Deep excavations sat at the roadside as though everyone had received a memo explaining exactly where they were. A road sign that cannot be seen in the dark is a bit like a lifeguard who cannot swim. It may exist, but it is not performing its primary function. Most of the signs were not reflective. At night, they simply disappeared into the darkness. By the time a driver sees them, if they see them at all, the sign has already completed its shift and gone home. The same was true of barriers. In several places, there were markers indicating roadworks, but many lacked the reflective materials that make them visible to motorists at night. They stood there bravely, invisible to the very people they were supposed to protect. And then there were the speed ramps.
Oh, Lord.
Unexpected speed ramps on a dark road. A construction zone, in a construction zone. Nothing wakes a traveler up faster than discovering a speed ramp through the suspension system of a moving vehicle.
My God.
My God. Charlie, this is serious. Bone shaker. Now, throughout the journey, one question kept returning to me. Who is responsible for ensuring that road construction sites are safe? Not just technically safe, not safe on paper, safe in the real world, where ordinary people travel before sunrise, where drivers are unfamiliar with routes, and where a split second can separate a safe journey from a tragic headline. This is what got me. Because road construction is not the problem. We all want better roads. The problem is treating safety as an optional extra instead of the first item on the bill. Every uncovered excavation, every invisible warning sign, every unmarked diversion sends a troubling message that we expect road users to figure things out for themselves. But public safety should never depend on guesswork. Bernard Avle, I know you receive countless messages with complaints, but I hope this one finds its way onto your radar.
It does.
Perhaps it can spark a conversation with the roads minister, the contractors,
governors,
the engineers,
Kwame,
the supervisors,
Abuja,
or whoever is responsible for ensuring that road users arrive home safely. Because we should not have to wait for a major crash before deciding that reflective signs, proper barriers, street lights, and visible warnings are important. Human life is important enough already. And to everyone reading this, if you agree that this deserves attention, please help get it to Bernard Avle. Share it.
Yes.
Tag him.
Yes.
Send it to someone who can place it before the people responsible. Not because I want my letter to trend, but because I would very much like the next person traveling that road at 4:30 a.m. to arrive safely at their destination. That should not be too much to ask. Sincerely, Akosia Boafo Ojiri, a concerned traveler who would prefer her highways less adventurous and her road signs more visible.
I hope she got there in one piece.
Yes.
And I hope she's back in Accra. So she's listed about 4 main issues.
Yep.
Darkness because of lack of street lights. Lack of clear signage. The
ramps,
the effect of the road construction itself. So ditches being dug. So there is then the last one be the ramps.
And then sand. So heaps of sand and most likely gravels or stones poured on the road, and the contractors have left it there for the road users to figure out how they get around them.
My challenge with the road she describes is, you know, when the motorway came up for discussion after a series of complaints, the contractor made some improvements. So now when you're using the motorway, at least you have a straight road to drive on. There are parts that have been removed. So where they are working is clear, and where you drive is clear, right? So the way the motorway is being done, you can get to Tema. I was on Tema yesterday, and this came after a lot of complaints. So the road signs are clear. So I think Akosia's point is worth iterating, that if we visit the road and see it ourselves, we can make some key suggestions. My challenge is I don't know which lot he's referring to, because the motorway is one road, but this road has various lots, and I don't know which aspects. So maybe I need to send the central regional correspondent to demarcate which dangers are where. You know, so the darkness one, the fact that the road construction, there are signs that cannot be seen, the fact that there are ditches and things that are unknown to the driver, the potholes, and then also the speed ramps. It's very confusing to me. And nobody on this team has visited
that side in a while.
Wow. I think Kakra was the last person. I did the trip to Osamkrom prison, but I used Kasua Bojuase. I didn't use the main. So this was on Easter Monday. That was the last time I went to the central region. Has anybody here done this road in the past month? No. So what I'm trying to say is, if I knew the specific lots, unless this refers to the whole road.
So she said, yet from the N1 through Kaswa and beyond. So there's a description there.
That was darkness.
Yes, darkness was our most faithful.
Then beyond Kaswa into Budumburam, into Winneba.
So you know that's where they are doing some.
That's my question.
Exactly.
So there's also the lot beyond Winneba, right? They are doing various portions of that road. So I don't know whether the issue of, for example, the signage, where is it? And then the issue of speed ramps, where is it? It would have been nice to also name places, like if you have said between Gomoa Koti Junction and say Apam Junction, that kind of thing. It would have helped us visualize it. But I think the contractor and the minister know what we are talking about. All right. Sometimes clarifying and make it specific makes it impossible to ignore. This is very general. Because I think this is a very good article she's written. But I don't know if you can help me to put it in perspective.
I think I take her message seriously. I mean, the problems or the challenges that she's detailing in her article or epistle to you, those were the same things I saw the last time I used that. Was
over 2 months, March.
Probably,
March.
When I used that portion, no signage, no light.
Same thing.
Yeah. So if for me that's telling, because then it means.
Yeah. But how does a road construction become a death trap? I don't understand. Is it like, is it how it happens in every country that if you are building a road, people's lives are in danger all of a sudden because you are building a road?
No, it doesn't happen like that elsewhere.
So we look at it like a house. You know, you are building a house, so construction site has that danger. So when you go to a building they are putting up, they say it's a hard hat area. Don't come there. Can we treat roads like that?
No, you see, there are construction codes. There are also legal obligations imposed on the person building the road, the person contracting him to do the same, to ensure that people who use the road during such periods are safe. But where we ignore,
sorry to cut you, can a facility be used while it's being done? I'm thinking about it. It's like you are in a house that is being built, and you are staying in the house.
Of course. Yes. While ensuring that there is public safety.
Because even for the pedestrian walkway on the side, I've seen elsewhere where the contractor does a diversion for persons with disability. So because he's removing the utility lines underneath the pedestrian walkway, he does a ramp to connect the pedestrian walkway in such a way that if you are using a walking stick or you're in a wheelchair, you would help yourself onto the road and quickly to the other side, and all that is cordoned off.
So compare what Akosi has written and the points you guys have made to what the president of the Association of Road Contractors said in an interview with the High Street Journal. I think the contractors have a wrong mindset. So this morning there was a story in the High Street Journal that the ASROC people think that this idea of involving citizens in road projects reporting is not necessary because citizens are not technical. Then they will confuse the situation.
Oh, how?
I just read that story. I don't know if you heard it. I read it during the newsroom.
I heard you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the part of it. I
don't necessarily agree with you. I agree with them to the extent that, and not for their reasons, but for my reason that that's not the job of the citizens.
Well, he's making a different point. He's making a different point. He's saying, you've made that point already last week, Monday. This guy is saying that we will confuse the situation by, we are not technical people, and that they should leave the work for Tenkapo to do, because if we start commenting on roads in the manner in which the minister decides, it's a technically complex process which will introduce confusion.
Oh,
that's what he said.
Okay, Kakra wants to.
No, I think that to some extent, this may sound a bit exaggerated, but to some extent, he's not entirely wrong. To the extent that we don't have that technical knowledge, we may be going down a toll that we don't even understand. Okay, that's to some extent. But for me, my point is that citizen participation doesn't mean that citizens are the ones who should go and audit roads. There are systems for that in the ministry, and the ministry should employ those systems.
Yeah, but, yes, it's like, oh, it's not technical. I don't need to be a technical person to know that if you are building a road, there's a way to inform people about an upcoming diversion. There's a way to do your ramp so that it doesn't. So what they do is like, oh, you are just complaining because you don't know how we do our work. You've done your work in a very poor way, to the extent that even we who are non-engineers can see. So instead of admitting it, you can read the story. It's like, oh, it's some way because it's going to create a situation where non-technical people are commenting on technical issues. What is technical about?
It's exaggerated, yeah.
That's my point. It's a diversionary point. But a lot of engineers and not engineers, a lot of contractors feel like you guys don't know what you're talking about.
But we are the users of what you are doing.
That's my point.
And we're giving you feedback.
You see, this is the thing I keep saying, that the purpose of the project, the government funds the project, but the government doesn't own the project. We own the project. Now, if I have bought land and I say build a house for me as the owner of the land, you can't come and tell me that I can't tell you what I want. I'm the owner of the land.
Can you imagine that?
So, and I'm saying that if you bring the citizens into it, the road is for us.
Yes.
So don't tell me that because government has given you a contract,
you know better than.
That's my issue. So how can you come and dig without telling me my alternative path to use? Because government will pay you to deliver a road. Is it the government alone that will use the road?
Not at all.
So there's a complete misunderstanding of agency. You must deliver the project to the specification of the government, but the user is the person who employed the government.
Thank you.
You get it? So I am saying that this Akosia story raises more fundamental issues around the way contractors even understand what they are doing.
Exactly.
As a public, you see, a public project is not to be, if I had a private road in my private island and I'm building a road there, you can do what you like. This is a public project, so you cannot run it like you run it for your father's business, which is what a lot of these contractors do. And up till now, because they don't talk to us and we don't know who the hell they are, they do anything they want. Yep. So for me, citizens must get involved like Akosia has. And I am saying, of course, I'm going to send my reporter there to go and say, look, bro, give me the specific lots that has these things for us to follow up on. But the contractors must also have a communication unit to come and tell us ahead of time what they are doing. So if, for example, we are going to do a major thing which will lead to some, announce it. Tell us that between Apam Junction and this place, you are coming to do, but we don't hear anything. All we see is road closed. And that cannot be right. Let me bring
just quickly. I
bring in this guy.
That the ministry has oversight over a lot of these constructions that are going on.
Yep.
As does the assemblies, or as do the district assemblies. They should also be liaising with these contractors or constructors. What's the word, guy?
Contractor.
Yes. To communicate some of the closures, and the assembly has to work. They have to do this.
They have to let people know ahead of time. Let's get into tech and social media trends with Edwin Kwakofi. It's some 7 minutes past the hour of 8. It's brought to us by
Telecel.
Edwin, welcome.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
What's trending?
Good morning. We start off with President Dramani Mahama, who was in the United Kingdom, and he was addressing a diaspora town hall meeting, and he spoke about a number of things. Obviously, the main issue this week has been xenophobia and the fact that a number of Ghanaians have been repatriated from South Africa because of the fear of xenophobic attacks. Actually, we've heard that 600 people have gone through the